Good morning, all of you. Today I am going to given the lecture on the micro teaching plan on the preparation for yoga practice, which is submitted to the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Myself, Rajendra Rajendra Kumar Sukhdev, Director of Physical Education and Sports, Mahatma Phule Matan Mahavidyalaya, Mirajgaon, Tehsil Ahmed Karjat District, Ahmednagar. Today I am going to give the micro teaching plan on the preparation for the yoga practices. Friends, we know that according to the Dipika, there are some verse or slokas are used to introduce the for as follows. Yuva Vruddha Ti Vruddha Ya Vidyato Durbalo Yuva. Abhyasat Siddhi Pradna Sarvayoga Sa Indrati means because no matter who are you, whether you are a man or woman or of any age, whether you have gone to any one of the asanas works means classes or not, but you should never let your yoga's practices. Prerequisites for the yoga practices. After understanding the nature of the yoga, it is natural to have many questions and doubts before actually practicing it. They need to be properly resolved before the study. Also, one needs some prerequisites for this study. It is necessary to follow certain rules of conduct. It is also mandatory to follow some personal restriction if they are not followed in a proper manner. The study is likely to cause harms other than benefits. In such case, misconception about yogas are spread by blaming it. For this, knowing the preparation of yoga practice and practicing it means that you will not have experienced these defects and disadvantages. There are some pre-points. There are some points for the preparing the yoga practices. The first point is the age limit for the yoga practices. In general, the first question for the person who wants to learn yoga is, can we practice this? And a person asking this question can be any age from 10 years to 80 years of age. But Pradipika and importance books of yoga explain who should practice yoga and asanas in the following words. Yuva Vruddha, Ati Vruddha, Durbalo Vidiyato, Pure, Abhyasat, Siddhima Payota, Sarvo Yoga Samvardita. It is the sloka number 1-64. It means that the young, the old, the very old, and the diseased or the infirm, all can achieve yoga if practiced regularly. While it is said that anyone can practice this yoga, should not be noted that children are excluded from this. Best time to practice of yoga. It is necessary to decide which one hour should be used for study from your daily schedule. Since the practices of yoga and pranayama is mainly related to the body, it is necessary to be energetic while doing this practice. If we take a close look at your 24-hour routine, you will find that many Yoga Shastras texts say to wake up at a Brahma Muhurta, then timing of the Brahma Muhurta is said to be from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Usually we consider it to be the time before sunrise. But walking up in time is not possible everyone's in today's modern era. So for you, generally 5 to 6 a.m. is a very suitable time for you. Any other time of the day is subordinate to this time. According to V.S. Iyengar in his book Life on Yoga, explain the importance of the evening yoga is relieve the fatigues of the day and make one feel fresh and calm. At the same time, it can be beneficial for the peaceful and healthy sleep. Many of the restrictions required for the practice are automatically applied at the time. If other times are chosen, however, those rules have to be followed carefully and dignitally. Bathing in the morning at the time of the body, mind, and is energetic and happy. The stomach is empty. Also, all the atmosphere of the nature is stimulating. Friends, we will select the place for to practice yoga following days. The place chosen for this yoga practice should be free, relatively clean. A well ventilated place require care to ensure that sensors is not disturbed by the constant wind. Even if the air is blowing slowly, there should be a such place that even the slightest gust of air does not come on the body. The same things with air is the same thing with the light. Another important things about the place is that the place should be away from the public relation, crowded and crowded. A place should not be chosen for the yoga practices. Once such a place has been identified for the study, it should not be changed constantly. Sitting arrangement for yoga, practicing asanas and pranayama, sitting straight on the floor, it is not very beneficial. It is preferable to the practice on the floor with the some covering. Mat can be used for asanas, but it should be well and cleanly washed and properly kept only for this study. It is used for the other purpose. All these reasons are classical and spiritual reason behind the tradition. Yoga attires. Dress should be different for men and women. Regarding the dress, it can be said in a general that the dress should be loose, but at the sometimes the movement of the body part can be done freely in all direction, and those movements should be made, and those movements should not be hindered. For men, half underpants, shorts, and waist are suitable. Salwar and kameez are the best Punjabi wear for women. Slacks can also be used as a part of the Western clothing, but since it is stretched on the body, the tension of the dress is constantly on the skin while the body moves and it feels annoying. Apart from this, a draped sari and comfortable for the women, women should try their hair properly. No matter which dress you choose, it should be washed and cleaned every day. Diet. What diet should be taken? After the seeing when and which diet to take, it is inevitable to think about which one to take because just as the body is formed through diet, so also the diet affect the mind. Eating meat is the detrimental to the practice of yoga. Therefore, Tamsi Guna increases. On the contrary, cooperation is beneficial for the practice of yoga as it increases the value virtues. Therefore, one who practices yoga should first completely abstain from the meat and tamasic food. A person practicing yoga should try to stay away from all kinds of addiction. You should prepare your mind and try hard. Stimulant drink like tea, coffee, smoking, alcoholism of all kinds should be strictly avoided. Only then one can truly practice yoga and exercise its expected result. Friends, when to eat? Mainly for the practice of asanas and pranayamas, the stomach, that is the stomach must be completely empty. The food we eat, it is transported in the stomach through the esophagus. If it is a solid, it is sent to the next small intestine after 3 to 3.5 hours. Normally, liquid food, however, remains in a stomach for about half an hour to an hours. before it reabsorbs it the small intestine. Considering all these aspects, morning time is more suitable and useful for this study because fasting is done automatically in the morning. Thank you.